to today's market update. So I'm sure lots of you are thinking about, Bitcoin is still in this range and what is it going to do next? Where are the next trades? Well, as we spoke about yesterday, we've got some potential short setups. Firstly, starting at the 45-minute order block, followed by the 10-minute order block, as well as this range highs, which is confluent of the 24-minute order block. We've also got some long setups from this range low, as well as a 4-hour order block that we've got down here. Okay, so these are the main high probable trades that we're looking for this week. Now, in terms of this internal structure, what's going on here? What's Bitcoin doing? Are there any opportunities over here that we can capitalize from? Well, let's take a look. What have we got so far? Well, we've got Bitcoin has put a low, it's tested this high, it's come down. We were able to enter a nice long over here and it's retested the high, but it's not quite rotated all the way down to the range low. It seems to be doing some sort of consolidation over here. So let's take a closer look as to what's happened. Well, we've got a low, we've got a high, we've got a low which didn't take out this low, and it reacted for a pump fake. It reacted for a SFP, or reacted just to wick that high. Now, what does that mean? When that high is wicked, what do we expect? We expect, because it didn't break out this prior high, we expect price to rotate all the way down at least to this low, this week low, this internal week low. And price didn't quite do that. Price sort of stopped over here, which sort of means that, there is still the potential of rotating down, and there is the potential of entering a short from around here. Of course, Bitcoin could, break all the way out, and that will be the end of that. But let's have a look at how I was able to enter this short that I'm currently in, from that level. So what did I look out for, and what was the reason as to why I entered? Well, first things first, it was the fact that we created this weak low based off of pump faking from that prior high. The second reason as to why we entered where we entered is that if we zoom out, and what can we see over here? Well, we can quite clearly see on the 30 minutes. Let's see if it's clear on the 30 minutes. So let's go on to 1 hour. We can clearly see this nice trend line of stop losses over here. Okay, so we've got buy orders over here, and more buy orders over here, which means that if price was to have a change in structure here, we would expect, all these stop losses to be run all the way down and look something like that. Okay, giving us the opportunity for a nice short trade. All right, so that will be around here. And of course, our stop loss will perhaps be the range high or an internal high, looking to ride this down all the way to the bottom of the range, but at least that level. All right, so how are we actually able to enter that trade in terms of more internal confirmations? Well, what can we see price do? Well, we've printed that first wick, and then on the second leg up, we haven't quite been able to take out that prior wick. What's this telling us? It's telling us that there may potentially be a change in direction. Well, we've got these highs, not as convincing as they could be. And not only that, we've got market cipher printing, bearish divergence. As price is going up, momentum is going down. So those are the reasons as to why I entered that scalp. I entered that scalp from all the way up here. I'm already in profit, and this is quite a risky scalp. So what I've done is I've de-risked it immediately, and I've moved my stop loss to entry. So of course, if price was to go up, it will take me out. But if price was to continually going down, I can make a nice earning from that one. All right, so that's the reason as to primarily why I entered that short scalp. Initially, it seemed like a weird area to enter a trade or enter a scalp from, but the confirmations are there, and we have already de-risked that trade, so we're playing with house money. Now, what could price do? In the case that price goes up to the upside, what can we expect? Well, if price actually decides to break out of this range, it could set a high, range high, retrace down for some further upward action. So in that case, we would be looking to long that retracement from around this region. And how would we be looking to enter that long? Well, very similar and very simple. We'll be looking to see what market structure is doing as it comes down. Is there a break in structure? Bang. And as soon as we get that break in structure, have a look at market cipher and see, are there any bullish divergences being printed out. Okay, so that would be our next long trade in the case that price breaks out of this range and retraces. Now that retracement may not be as deep. It may be up here, maybe up here, or it may actually just kiss the top of the range and continue further. But just make sure you're looking out for that change in market structure. Okay guys, well there you have it. That's the update for today. If you found this video useful, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell icon to stay up to date with what's going on.